good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I was originally gonna make this blog. What I'm about to say right now was gonna preface the Cassidy and Arsenal battle, but spur of the moment, this gonna be a whole separate blog because I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of battle rap community fronting on the kid. What I mean by this, man, and if I ruffle some feathers with this, I really don't care. It's just taking a long, hard look at a lot of things that's going on right now, and realizing that a lot of what's going on in battle rap now was built on my back. It's crazy. You feel me? You see people who got their jump start at the trap now helping to keep other leagues going. You see cards that are clearly trying to copy a formula that I'm not going to say I created, but a formula that I helped enhance and bring a lot of innovation to. You know, and we're going to expand on these topics. The reason the Cassidy and Arsenal thing was what sparked the idea is because I clearly did a blog about URL going to Philly for the 10th anniversary. Now, a little backstory about that. If you remember Mav versus T-Rex, y'all remember that happened in October 2009. I guess that was Halloween or whatever. Now, I don't remember if that's when the battle dropped or if that's when the event happened. But whenever you hear Smack or Beasley speak on the anniversary, you know, different ideas that they had. Like, I remember they had a blog where they was like, they was going to do battles outside, and it was supposed to be 10th anniversary, and it was, you know, they were speaking around October. In my blog, I say they should do a Philly event. Of course, headline by Cassidy versus Mook. It'll be one of their biggest joints. I say they should make it the 10th anniversary. And what do we have? An October URL event in Philly. If you want to call it the 10th anniversary, who cares? It's happening around then. So, you know, don't let views and gimmicks and things of that nature fool you. People know who to watch. You understand? And when I say people, I mean like the movers and shakers of the culture. You know, getting 15,000, 10,000 on blogs, whatever, is cool. You know, when you're entertaining and people don't respect you. You understand? I'd rather be the guy getting a couple hundred views per blog that, you know, people who actually move stuff in this shit respect, as opposed to being the clown that 10,000 people watch. You understand? Like, I'd rather people such as Smack, Beasley, D-Boy, etc., watch my blogs than, you know, the goof troop. You feel me? But just the thing, man. When it comes to battle rap, I'm one of the people that run this shit, man. I'm one of the people that run this shit. Now, let's talk about the talent that's come through the trap New York. You feel me? Where do we begin? Dot, Excel, Dre Dennis, Prez Mafia, J Murder, Show Off, Gaddafi Green, Fettuccine 20. The list just goes on, man. The list just goes on. And when you look at for example, this ain't throwing shade, this, just what it is. You look at We Go Hard. You got Fetty over there who's, helping with, the CT events and everything. Shout out to him. You got Gaddafi, who's, pretty much a staple over there. Put on a lot of, classic battles over the past few years over there. Even through the bullshit, still watches battles. So I think he's, still one of the best niggas that came out of New York. You understand? Then even you got Coliseum, you got a lot of niggas that went over there that nobody was thinking about. You feel me? Like, they came from leagues that people wasn't really watching. But it's like, when Mercy steps in, then it's like, now everybody's in tune with what's going on. You understand? And there's a lot of people who wouldn't have got these shots or have been taken serious had they not come to the track. I definitely got to say specifically TRL. And shouts to, everybody over there and everybody that was under that umbrella. I don't even know if it's still pretty much a thing at this point. But it's just like, when people wasn't taking them serious and just looked at them as like a bunch of niggas just who rap back and forth on Twitter and don't do real battles. It's like when I stepped in and brought people onto the Trap New York, then they started going to other places. You understand? And it's a testament as to the power of the Trap New York, because there's certain things that I look at, right? There's certain things that I look at. And when you look at a lot of the fallouts and stuff that have happened on other leagues with certain people, I feel like had we been the ones to pick certain people up, as far as like, let's say a nigga fall out with niggas on one league and then they end up on the track, I think a lot of people would say we were suckers or, things of that nature, which this actually happened. Like, somebody fell out with people on a certain league. They actually went to track Philly, and we were still like people kind of came at us as if, we was co-signing, dude pretty much jumping ship. But it's like, when people fall out with us, they could go anywhere else and then, kind of like be openly embraced. And, it's just convenient how the rules change everywhere else. And this is just, like I said, it's not throwing no shade or, whatever the case is. It's just things that I notice when it comes to battle rap. How the rules always change when it's convenient for people's narratives. You understand? And that's one of the things with this battle rap shit, like, I'm really going to start taking control of. You understand? Like, the things that people say about me or things that people try to paint us to be over here at the Trap New York, we're going to start taking more control of that narrative. You understand? And just, further feeding people the truth. Because if you don't and you let a narrative constantly live on, people are going to try to assume certain shit is your character when it's not. A lot of the names that I've been called in battle rap, I never got called outside of that. You understand? In battle rap, I done been called pussy. I done been called two-faced and disloyal. I've been called a whole bunch of shit when it comes to battle rap. Not by none of my niggas that's ever, that, is people that's still around that really know me outside of this. It's only been these things when it comes to battle rap. You know what I mean? So it's up to me to set the record straight as far as these things going. Like I said, the rules always change when it, comes to everybody else. The people make things convenient for what they're trying to push. And then it's like, we kind of get the short end of the stick on everything. You understand? Like I said, when it comes to talent, we done help push a lot of this culture. You understand? When you look at RBE, and shout out to them because, you know, they are the big league that when other people was on bullshit trying to like purposely overlook us, they showed love. They took people from our platform and gave them opportunities. And when I say took, I don't mean like on some bullshit or some sneak sucker shit. It was just on some, they're giving these guys opportunities. You know, it takes nothing for you, even if you don't rock with a league owner personally, right? If you're a big league and your goal is to scout talent and provide them with opportunities, you're going to go wherever the talent fire at. You understand? It don't matter if you don't like Mercy. It don't matter if you don't like Peso. You understand? It's nothing for you to inbox that battler yourself and say, hey, I have a bigger platform. I'm trying to bring you on. We can't interfere with that. You understand? And when battlers do come to us and say, yo, I got ARP trying to holler, or I got so-and-so trying to give me a PG, we say, all right, go ahead and do it. You understand? We've never stopped anybody from getting those opportunities. You understand? So, with RBE, you know, Show Off rocked out over there. Murder. Boom, who I wouldn't say he's trapped New York, but he's heavily affiliated with us, and, you know, that's fam. Like, you know, whenever he battled over here, it was always a battle that elevated him. You understand? Or something that did, you know, something for his career. So it's like, you know, he's definitely one of the people that rocked out over there that, you know, we definitely helped elevate him in certain ways. Show Off, J Murder, Dre Dennis. You know, he's had plates over there here and there. Gems. Excel's battled over there, you know. People have had 1SKs, Nice, Mason, Kush Cloud. You feel me? So we've had people on the bottom of RBE cards, and then we've had people at the top of RBE cards. You understand? So our DNA is leaking into every aspect of battle rap. You understand? So it's one of those things that, like, what we do over here is undeniable. You understand? That's why I say, stop fronting on niggas. Stop fronting on niggas. You feel me? Now, when we talk about cards, and niggas pretty much watering down my shit. Like the shit that the Trap New York helped elevate as far as what it means to book big name battlers. Nowadays, you look at these cards, man. It's not even real talent development going on. It's just random guy that works at the bodega. Hey, I'm going to the bodega to get a sandwich. Hey, I see you working, making sandwiches. You want to battle Cortez? Just pay X amount and you can battle him a month from now. This is what these cards have become nowadays. And I'm looking across flyers. I see all the flyers that touch my timeline. It's just like, yo. It's not even getting to know the artist. Understanding who they are. Like, it's just straight coming from having one or two battles that got like 98 views apiece. And then the next battle is them versus Cortez. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just, that's not how you develop talent. Yeah, you're going to get a couple views for now, but what does that do for you in the long run? And if you're not developed enough to where you actually can win the battle, what is it going to do for you? Like, what are you paying for a battle for? You know, you want to have at least 4, 5, 6 strong performances under your belt before you decide to take on a challenge like that. You want to prove that you're ready for that. You know, and just one or two halfway decent or even trash battles do not prove you're ready to battle a Cortez, a Loso, a DNA, or any of the other guys that people are just handing these checks to just, you know, for anything. And when we did it, being that these guys earned these shots, we made sure they was 3-round battles. Y'all top tier niggas not gonna come to this league thinking y'all just gonna get a free 1-round check and just go home and just act like y'all not coming here for war. That ain't how it work over here, buddy. You understand? Like, and I'd rather take a card full of no names that will put on fire 3-round battles than to have a card full of a bunch of 1-round paycheck battles. Because at the end of the day, that's really all it is. It's a paycheck for the artist. It's a paycheck for the big name. It's a couple of views for the smaller name. And if they don't do that well, they lose the battle or they get smoked. What are you going to show your kids 10 years down the line? Hey, I battled so-and-so and got some views. I didn't go nowhere afterwards, but, you know, and then that's what continues the cycle of niggas constantly paying for names. You'll have niggas that have paid 7 or 8 names and have gotten nowhere. And that becomes your battle rap legacy. You look like a battle rap ATM. You just somebody who out here just paying niggas just to pay them. There's no real elevation. There's no real showcasing of other talents because it's a way that it worked when doing it on the Trap New York. You understand? And it's like there's certain things we was doing that like when we was doing them, now everybody else want to do it. And then we stopped doing it. Or I stopped doing certain things because I'm sick and tired of niggas jumping ship and I'm putting all this energy in the niggas, so I say, fuck it. We just gonna stick to the regular formula of just doing cards with up and coming talent, no big names. I'm not running around the city shooting blogs with niggas and doing other this, that, and the third, putting my secret sauce on it. I stopped doing my stuff to my secret recipe, and guess what? Everybody else stops doing it. So what do you think is going to happen when I say, yo, it's time for me to put my foot back on these niggas' necks and really get shit moving and start showing niggas who really run this shit and showing niggas how to really develop talent? What do you think is going to happen when we start doing that again? I'm just saying. Got to be mindful of who shit this is. You understand? So that was, you know, and this is just a fraction of the things that you'll notice. You know, like I said with the blog that I did, speaking on the Philly event, I spoke on it. It happened. You know, for the most part, you got it within the time frame of the 10th anniversary. You got Cassidy as a headliner. Ness is probably going to be on this card. Reed is probably going to be on this card. It's Philly. You got battle rap cards, how they're looking, and how watered down it is compared to our shits. And then you got the ways all of the talent that we've helped put on bleed into everybody else's platforms. I'm just saying. So when y'all niggas fix y'all face to talk crazy or say anything about me regarding this culture, just remember, nigga, I am the culture. Fuck you.